Welcome to this simple tutorial on how to use Wiki. First, go to the Learning Hub website. Right here. Make sure you go to the Learning Hub and then to your relevant course. Then find the Wiki section. It has that symbol, the Wiki symbol, like here. Like so. This symbol here. So just click on that link and it will bring you to the Wiki page. Depending on how your lecturer has set up, you may see something different, but here is very minimalist. You just see a link here. This is the main page. You may see more than one links, but this is the link. Click on the report here, which will then bring you to a blank page like so. This blank page is where you will enter your report. Click on the edit, and it will bring you to this page. This is where you will enter your text. There's this little notch here which you can drag. This one here, you can click and drag it down like so to make it as big as you want. Then you will type your text. For instance, anything you want. This is the first entry of my report. And that. Like a word processor, you can use this to insert images, links. You can bold the text, italic the text, make tables, make lists, and so on. But let's just keep this and you can save it. And that's how it looks like. It's the first entry. This is the title. You can't change this title. And this is the first entry. Now we continue to edit it because we want to add some more information. It's a good idea, especially for long reports, to have section headers or header titles. For instance, you might want to have header 1. Select header 1. This is to be made the title. Click on this icon and click on large, medium or small. But since it's the main header, click large. And this is the header. Look, notice how large this is. So we can have header 1 section. Let's say header 1 has another section, a subsection, header 1.1. Again, select it. Click on this I again, make it medium. So this is 1.1. Header 1.1 section. And we can have a subsection. Header 1.1.1. Select it. Click on this icon, small, and so on. So you can have at least at the most 3, which is I think more than sufficient. Try not to have too many sections. And we can save it. And notice it creates this table of contents for us automatically. This is the advantage of having headers, where we don't have to create a table of contents of our own. If this report is long, clicking on header 1 will bring us to header 1. Clicking on header 1.1 will bring us to header 1.1. It will show it visible, and clicking on 1.1.1 will show us the corresponding section here. So let's edit it and add more headers to show us the advantage of this. Again, you can click to drag the box as big as we can. You might want to have header 2, header 2.2, sorry, 2.1, and header 2.11. So again, header 2 selected, click large, header 2.1, click medium, it's a sub header, and sub header and click small. Notice the size difference. Let's save it and look at this part here. So you can see the advantage of our headers. This is the good for table of contents and good for long reports. Let's now add information. For instance, now we can have bold text, for instance. Bold text. We will say we would like to bold. You select the word or letter that you like to bold it. Select B for bold. Oops, here. B. And I for italic if you want, but we are going to use bold. So click on it and the text is bold. Same thing, let's italic it. And click on the I, and now the text is italic like here. We can have right align. By default it's left align. As you can see, all the text are left align. We might want, at certain cases, we might like it to be right align. So let's right align it. Right align paragraph. So select the text, the paragraph that you like to right align. Now we have to click on this button here, this, to open up more buttons or icons. The one that you are interested is here. This is the left align, which is by default. This is the middle or central align, and this is the right. We want it to be right, so we click on this right. And the text you can see is now right align. Again, you want it to be centered. Centered. Click on the centered on the paragraph which we wish to align it. We click on the center align, and the text is now center align. Again, if you would like to change our mind, we can have selected and click on the left align if we want. So we have seen that we can insert headers, subheaders, sub-subheaders. We can bold the text, we can italic the text, we can right align the paragraph, center align the paragraph, even left align, which is on by default. Now we will try adding list. Let's make it a little smaller so we can see the icon. Okay. Let's create a list. There are two kinds of list. One is numbered and one is unnumbered. Let's have a numbered list. For instance, item 1, item 2, item 3. So select the item list, then click on this button here, the one with, we call it ordered list. And you can see it's ordered for us, 1, 2, 3. And we can add item 4. We just enter item 4, enter item 5, or in the middle, item 2A. And if you are in the last item, you can press enter. But if this is really the last, you can enter again. So the other one is unordered list. That means not numbered. It's just bullets. Item 1, item 2, item 3. Select, and this time click the unordered list here. This is ordered, numbered. This is non-numbered or unordered. And you will see, instead of giving it numbers 1, 2, 3, it's bullets here. Again, like before, you can insert item 1A, item 4, enter. It creates a bullet, but let's say this is really the last. You can enter again, and the list is ended here. So this is, you have two options: numbered and unordered, which is not numbered. You can also insert images using this icon here, and even videos if you like. Audio and your own recording video live, but we'll try adding images first. So you can, before you do that, decide where you want to insert the image. It's a good idea to always have a caption for your image. For instance, figure 1, and we will enter an image above the caption. Let's say you enter here. So click on the icon, which will bring up this box. You can enter the URL of the image, a link to the image, or you can upload an image that you have already saved in your laptop. We will do that. Find the file, click the upload file here. Then you will choose the file. I already have a sample image. This is the sample, and upload it. Oops, sorry. Let's try again. And upload. That's right. So description not necessary. You click it. That means you can add a text. That means if this image fails to appear, this text will appear instead. It's up to you. The size, try to keep it about this size, about 400, 500 pixels, no more that size, because too large, you then appear too large in your report. So 400, 500 is a good size. Not too small too, unless it's really a small image. And alignment, you leave it as it is, and save image. Then the picture appears like so. Again, give it a caption. Figure 1, an intercropping system, for instance. Give it a meaningful captions. All images should have captions, and also cite the reference if possible. So this is an image. Let's save it. So now you have an image here. Let's edit it. You could, this image by default is left aligned. You might want it to be centered. So what you do is you either select the image like this or put it in the same line, and you remember, you click on the center here. Click it. Now the image appears centered. The caption, if you want it to be centered as well, either you select the whole paragraph or you just put it anywhere in the same paragraph and click centered. Now you save it. And now the image appears centered. Again, same thing. You can try a right align if you want to, but usually images are either centered or left aligned. We will edit it, make some further changes. So we have learned we can enter images, and you can also enter links to videos like YouTube videos, social media videos, and so on. Now we will insert links like here. To insert links, we click on this link button, like this chain button. Links are links to other websites or other images if you want. So for instance, let's link it to an external website. For further reference, go to, and then you enter the link. Click the insert link and enter the link. You can copy and paste it, but let's link it to the university website. Create link. Ignore this open in new window because it doesn't work. I've tried it, so ignore it. Whether you click it or don't click it, it will still open on the same page. So this is our new link. So let's save it. So this, if you click on this, it will bring you to the external website. I think I created wrong. It should have double slash. So let's change it. It's a wrong link. If you have made a mistake, bring the cursor to this and click on the link again to repair the link. Oh, there's no need to put the slash, so just click. Okay, yeah, this one you can repair it. You just do it like this. Enter. All right. Then we will now try to create tables. For instance, you can have a text. Table 1 refers to the data collected, for instance. Now we will create the table below the text. In order to create the text, we need to click on this button again, which will bring up a list of more icons. This is the one that interests us, this table. So click on that. Then brings us this, the caption. We can have the caption. Table 1. Give it a meaningful caption. Position, you can leave it blank. How many rows do you want? How many columns? Rows are horizontal, columns are vertical. So for instance, we might have 3 rows with 2 columns. Up to you how many columns you want. And then create table. When you create a table, this is how it looks like. Let's expand it. Oh. So header is here. So let's say X, Y. There's some data here. For instance, or let's say country, population, for instance, millions, right? You can put Malaysia. Population is how many? 33 million. China, it's about 1.3 billion. So let's put 1,300 and so on. So if you require more rows, for instance, you can make sure that your cursor is currently on the table. Click the table again. And you have options here. Options here. You can insert a column after your current cursor, insert the row after, and so on. So you can click whatever you want to make some changes. For instance, to require more columns or more tables. Sorry, more columns or more rows. But we are satisfied, so we don't have to do that. And that's it. You can modify again the title. Country, population. And save. And this is our table here. It's a very simple table. Not much formatting you can do, but this is often good enough for a simple professional reports. So I think this is all. This is what Wiki features you can use. They are the basic functions available. You can create header titles. You can bold the text, italic the text, right align, center align. You can add number lists, unnumbered lists, images, including videos. You can link to other websites. You can create a table as well. Now, the other one that I would like to highlight is history. This one. Click on that. This shows you a list of all the changes that has happened to the document. Because I'm the only user, so you see only my names here. But when other users edit it, you will see their names as well, when they edited it, what time, and what were the changes. So far here, 8 versions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 is the top of the list is the current, most latest version. So 8 is the latest. 7 is the just before that, and so on. And 1 is how it looked like when it first appeared, when it was first created. You can compare which two versions. For instance, you can compare version 8 with version 4, or version 7 with version 4. You can only compare two versions at a time. Let's compare version 8 and version 7. You like to see what was the changes in the latest document. Then click Compare Selected. And the left side is version 7. The right side is version 8, the latest. And these are the changes. So far they look exactly the same. Now these are the changes here. The one highlighted in green, these are new, has been added in. And anything that is in yellow crossed out, these are deletion. So you can see most of the changes in version 8 occurred at the end of the document. Mainly a correction done for this link, and a new table was added. Let's go back in history. You can compare version 8 and version 3 and compare. Again, you see header, this in green, these are the new changes, the list, the italic text, the new image, the tables were created. So this is between version 3 and version 8. So this is convenient to see what was changed, because not just one user, but usually many users have been looking at it. So this is all. I hope that you have found it useful. Thank you very much.